Howdy y'all.
Hi guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
From RNA Music.
Neither one of us
Neither one of us is wearing an RNA Music. I'm wearing a shirt with a beard on it.
You are.
That's the beard on my shirt. We're from RNA Music.
Yes, we are.
Favorite mom and pop music lesson studio and guitar shop deep in the heart of Texas. That's where we're at right now, and we're actually here.
We are. Hi guys.
Oh, and I forgot to write whatever episode it is.
Oh my gosh, it's 373.
It's episode 4092.
It's 7,412.
Of Ask RNA, where we answer your questions. Yeah! Let's get to it. Okay. Let's answer your questions.
Let's do this.
So excited. I may have to switch chairs in the middle of this. I keep forgetting. I'm like,
yeah.
Squeaky chair. Sorry. Sorry. All right, we're back. It's Angela Sauce.
And Ryan Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros, and we are here to answer questions. Yeah! It's been a while.
It has.
It's been a while. I did put out a little minor update video.
You did. Thank you. I apologize. I wasn't in it.
What day was that?
It was like on a Monday or Sunday or something.
Yeah. Anyways, been crazy. I've been sick for the last
week and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been stuck at home. Finally got to come back to work yesterday. And now we're filming an Ask RNA. So
yes.
Sorry for the the lack of videos, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so anyways, we're back with Ask RNA. Angela and I are going to answer all your burning questions about all kinds of things.
Yay,
and y'all are going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to get mad.
And popcorn at the television.
Freaking idiots. How dare they? It's like going to a Marvel movie these days. You know. It'll be great. So, all right. We're going to get to the questions. If you want an RNA Music t-shirt that we're not wearing, we have a link down in the description. You can go buy you an RNA t-shirt if you want to. Go check those out. You know you want one. You know. Wear Fit t-shirts. Sorry. All right. First question. Just Fun Guitar. All the way from the England Shire where they are dying from the heat wave.
Yeah. And I get it. I'm not even going to poo-poo on that. I get it.
Yeah.
Because I could not imagine this kind of heat with no AC.
Yeah, I saw that it got up to like 100 degrees in England, which is like
I think it was, for some people, got like 104.
Yeah. Which is not normal for them. For us, yeah, it gets over 100 in Texas. Yeah. We're used to it. I mean, I don't like it. It's not fun, but we deal with it. You guys, you guys don't know how to cope. Y'all don't know what's up.
Not so much. Yeah.
So sorry about that. But anyways. Oh, it's funny is our last hashtag was #chill.
Not anymore.
Scooter, #KTMA.
The world thought that as a challenge. It was like,
sorry, it's
hold
us.
my beer.
We said everybody should chill, and the sun got angry.
It was like, not happening.
So Just Fun Guitar says, new questions. 1, have you got refugees in your area? 2, have you ever had to go to court? 3, what is freedom? Keep well, RNA Music.
Awesome.
No, we currently don't have refugees.
Not that we know of.
You mean from like Russia invading?
Well, because right now on the
refugees?
border, it's being flooded. The border is being flooded right now, and I don't know if it's necessarily the Texas border or if it's like Texas, like New Mexico, like all the guys. Because California, we all share the same border to Mexico.
Like South American refugees.
Yes, but also there are apparently lots of people from Africa are coming through that way, landing in Mexico and coming up our border because it's open.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. So, but we have not, that I know of, and our church or anybody that I've heard anybody talk about has had any refugees. Now, have people been escaping California to come to Texas?
We have some California refugees.
Yes.
Lots of California refugees.
Yes, lots of California refugees.
I think it's more of California escapees.
Yes.
Refugees is better because they're coming here because they want a better life in Texas.
Yes, they want refuge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of that.
We do. Have you ever had to go to court?
Have you ever had to go to court? Well, we went once together.
Yes, we did. We actually did. Now that I think about it, yeah, because a friend passed away, and then we had to. Well, we eloped.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. I was like, let me rewind that. Actually, we eloped at the courthouse. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's having to go to court.
We weren't summoned. We weren't summoned.
We summoned ourselves. He summoned me.
We summoned the
him,
judge.
And then the sitting judge, one of the judges, gave us our wedding vows, and we were there. The bitter bass man was there, and that was it. Judge, bitter bass man, and us. For
bailiff.
And at the courthouse annex.
Yep.
Where we got eloped.
We got married.
Yes, but then we went for Brenda for her.
Yes, we have a friend who his husband had passed away.
Yes,
and it was something about
for like their court for their for what their inheritance for the being able to sell the house and all that stuff.
It was basically probate court.
Yes, probate
kind of
basically. And so we were her witnesses to help her, verify all the information. So. Those were the only 2 times. Mm-hmm. Both had to do with a marriage. One was ending, one was beginning.
Yep. So far, that's the only.
Thank you, Jesus.
Gotten out of jury duty a couple of times. Mm-hmm. Legally. Mm-hmm. But that's the only.
We have both had summoned jury duty summons, and they got sent to our P.O. box. For me, and I didn't get it until later, and then I forgot that I had it, that I needed to tell them, and I called up there. Of course, being in a small town, you call up there like, oh yeah, Angela, no worries, we're going to put you on rotation.
We'll just put you on the next time. Next time comes around, we'll sign you up for that.
Like, okay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is freedom, right?
Number 3, what is freedom? Freedom is a good question. An illusion.
I think what we understand freedom as and what is taught in school is completely different than the biblical understanding of what freedom is and what God intended. And I think we have abused what God intended, and we think we're free most of the time when we actually are not. So I don't.
Nobody's free.
No one's
really free.
I think there are laws that are put in place that help protect certain rights. But at the end of the day, I don't think that we are truly actually really free, because if you don't pay your taxes, you get your home taken away. If you don't pay your car note, your car gets taken away. Like certain things get taken away from you. And the fact that you can't just go and say this land is mine. You have to go through all these different rigmaroles and through taxes and everything. And I think that there's so much red tape and BS that's out there. I don't think any person, unless you have extreme high power, and even then you're in bondage of your own pride and shame. So I don't think anybody is actually free other than spiritually.
Right. Yeah. In a perfect world, it'd be like you could do what you want, when you want, where you want, and no one can stop you. Problem is, a lot of people want things that are not good.
Yeah, and all freedom comes at a price. So,
I wish I was free of this squeaky chair.
In my mind, I think and I probably haven't talked it out enough with people, but I've thought about this over the past few weeks, especially since all these things are coming to light, with Roe v. Wade and all this stuff that's been thrown around so much. And I remember just thinking back, like, when were we actually like a free nation? Like when were we actually free? And I thought, like the settlers back in the day. Someone was talking about Little House on the Prairie and how
government wasn't big enough.
Pa was like 26 years old, and he went out and he was like, this 140 acres is mine. And so he mapped out his 140 acres, put posts in it, went to the place and drew up the papers, and they were like, yes, this is yours. Like back then when you could actually just walk up to a piece of land and there's no one around and say, it's mine. I think that was the last glimpse of some kind of freedom. Now, whether the Native Americans and all that kind of stuff went into play, that's neither here nor there. People. That is an ancient story of this land is my land, this land is your land type thing that has gone on
wait
every
a minute.
continent.
I want to take your land,
Exactly.
I'm willing to kill you.
But every continent has that.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm talking about where people could actually go out and see the land that doesn't have anything on it and be like, this is mine. Where now the government owns everything that is not settled on, and you have to purchase it from the government, basically. And if you don't buy that, the government takes it back.
Renting it because you don't ever own it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You don't ever own it.
Or back then, it wasn't like that until the
Right.
Green Note ran over and the Federal Reserve.
You got to pay property taxes. But this is my
Different
land. It's like, no, this is America's land. I mean, you paid the bank. You bought the rights from the bank to live here, but you're going to pay the government taxes on this land for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If you don't, we're taking this land back from you.
And then your children have to suffer from it. So basically, you're in servitude towards that.
Everybody's in different levels of slavery.
Yes, I believe that 100%.
That's what it is. Ain't no one.
And the only freedom, I think that's why Jesus said what he said. The only freedom it is that you'll have on this side of earth is through him. So that's what freedom is to us. It's not existent other than through Jesus.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. 4th of July. Let's go. All right. Next question. Ronan67. Okay, here's this week's question. Schecter Solo 2 Custom or CMG Ashlee standard color frog dog pickups. Ooh. And why you would pick one over the other. Hashtag KTMA. Ronan67.
That's some...
It's okay if you pit two guitar companies against each other that I'm like, I really like one more than the other, but when you pit two of them I like together, that's a hard question. First of all, Chris Mitchell might see this. He probably won't because he's too busy to watch any of our YouTube videos unless I send him and go, hey, here's the video.
So just don't send it to him and he will never.
I'm not going to tell Chris about it. Someone else is going to say, hey Chris, you see this video?
I tagged you in the comments.
Dang it.
Start watching in 12 minutes and 35 seconds.
Okay. Schecter Solo 2 Custom or CMG Ashlee? Probably the CMG. I'm going to say because the Solo 2, which I like and I have been eyeballing for a while. There's a trans black Solo 2 Custom that looks super sweet. I could have bought one several times over by now, actually, since the first time I saw the trans black Solo 2 Custom. And I have not done that.
Heat is on. Heat is on.
Heat is on. So,
what's your answer?
CMG, Ashlee.
Okay.
There you go. Yep. Now, if you had said Solo 6, it would have been
different game.
But I actually have 4 Solo 6s, so I only have 2 Ashlees, CMG Ashlees. All right, I'm just gonna go with CMG. They're both great guitars.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong. There's some news coming up with CMG. They're redoing some things on their guitars involving the type of finish they do and use. Is pretty exciting.
Yes.
So, both great guitars though. I still kind of do want a Solo 2 Custom, however. It's a tie. But I'm gonna go with Chris, so he won't get his feelings hurt. Cut me off as a dealer. Schecter could cut me off, but it's like, wow, Yeah. I don't really know any. I don't know the. Oh my god.
Alphas.
I thought you disabled that for me just on Wednesdays.
Yeah, just on Wednesdays. This is Thursday.
It's my alarm to remind me to make an Instagram post, which I'm not going to do because we're filming right now.
Yeah, I will say we could do it right now.
I should. Filming. Oh, light is too bright. All right. I'll do that when we finish.
Okay.
Yeah, CMG Ashlee standard. With a high flame top. Next question. Walking Dead 1369. Hashtag chill. Hashtag trapped. Hashtag scooting.
Boots can be.
I'm going to cheat and piggyback off the Gibson versus Schecter question. Which would you choose, PRS or Schecter?
This is the versus.
Yes.
Versus.
There's no winning with these questions because somebody's going to be mad.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It's
Good
just
Lord.
guitars. Which should I choose? PRS or Schecter? Well, I have both.
Under your hip.
Huh? gun to my head,
Pew, pew, to the head.
I have to pick one. Like, I can only play one for the rest of my life forever and not play the other brand? Is that the...
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Schecter.
1.
Crap.
You're done.
I like PRS. I should have brought... I have 4 PRS guitars. One is an S2 USA, Paul Reed Smith. One's actually a Paul Reed Smith. Then I have 3 SE models, which are great.
Yeah.
I was showing one today to Tim. I was
Okay.
because he was like, he wanted one, but he's...
Oh, right,
the necks are too fat. I'm like, dude, check out my SE Custom 24. And he's like, oh, this is great. I'm like, I know. You may have to go with the SE if you want just a certain neck profile.
Yeah.
It's really comfortable. So, and I have more than 4 Schecters. I'm just trying to think, which one do I play more frequently?
5.
It feels
4.
like Schecter's the wrong answer in this question. But I think I do play up until
I think it's PRS.
Okay.
I think it's PRS. I think your heart pulls you towards Schecter because you feel like you owe them. But at the end of the day, I think Schecter has done what they did, and they have in your heart forever. But your passion of what dream is like PRS all over it, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. That's what I think.
Yeah. Now, if it were from a ego standpoint, I mean, yeah, PRS is like the. That's like it's like driving. It's like driving the Cadillac versus the. Toyota.
I think it's PRS. I would guess him PRS. I would guess him.
Which would you choose? You guys tell us.
I think they would choose PRS too.
I think they would. I think that's the.
Sorry, Schecter.
I mean,
Schecter's awesome.
Schecter is awesome,
It's a great guitar.
Their USA custom shop stuff is off the chain.
Yeah.
Easily as good as the PRS USA stuff.
Yes.
And probably the same price. Actually, even if you get a USA Schecter custom shop, I would say it's actually even more boutique. But they don't sell a lot of this because they're outlandishly pricey. So, thanks for the question, Walking Dead. You guys way to just, mess with me this time. It's because it took 3 weeks off. They're like, we're going to give you some tough questions. Dang it. All right, now it's time for comment of the day. Comment of the day time. This is when we pick a comment from the video, I would say last week's video, but it wasn't last week.
No, last month's.
Whenever's Ask Garnet, we're going to take a comment and on the spot, write some music.
Let's do this.
We haven't done this in a while, so this should be...
It's going to be fun.
Well, I got to remember to play quieter because I'm actually using the camera mic for this.
Yes. And it's in my ear.
It's in your eart. I have no clue what I want to play. Let me pick a key first. That would be good. Texas motorcycles.
Boys around here. Comment of the day, y'all. Is that what you're playing?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna modify.
I thought you were joking. Okay, here we go. Keep it steady and continue. J then B 231. Without Angela, it could still be RNA. Ryan, no Angela. What? That's it. Don't do it. Smiley face. Don't do it. Smiley face. Don't do it. Smiley face.
know, you can't copyright chords.
Yes, you can't.
I'm
singing something different, so.
Yeah. I mean, you don't own the freaking A and D chord,
Blake Shelton.
God. Lots of people can use A majors and D majors. D sus4s, D sus2s. If you
ever saw this video.
A's and A5s. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. He doesn't care.
One in a jillion chances.
Yeah. One in a good jillion chances.
Yeah.
Everybody uses the same chords. It's how you use them that matters. All right, comment of the day. JVanB231. Without Angela, it could still be R&A. Ryan, no Angela music. That said, don't do it. I mean, those words do start with those letters. Ryan, not Angela music.
We've said this before, but when we first, when Ryan, because it was all his idea, started RNA. He started RNA Designs when he was making leather bands and stuff like that. And then, because you have a few picks that say RNA Designs on it. And then we started RNA Music, because we already had the RNA, and we liked the Ryan and Angela stuff, because it was going to be a mom and pop shop. Well, we had RNA like emblem made up for our shop, and Nicholas was like, what does the N stand for? So we're like, Ryan, Nicholas, Angela, and Aiden.
Ryan, Nicholas, Aiden music.
Yes, so it's all the guys. So it could be Ryan, Nicholas, Aiden. So it doesn't have to be Angela. It could be Aiden, and all the guys.
Dual purpose.
The giants. So
it could be a dual purpose name.
Yes.
You know.
And so they liked that idea, and we kind of went with it at that time because
just for their feelings.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really.
At the time, Nicholas was only 10. Well, he was 9, almost 10, whenever we opened up RNA Music, and of course, Aiden was only 4. So. Yeah. Yeah.
So backup plan is it could be Ryan, Nicholas, Aiden, Angela music.
Yeah.
But it's Ryan and Angela. That's what it is. So. Thank you, JVanB, for comment of the day. And that brings us to, wow, that was loud. Final question. Jeffrey Egan, #chill. Speaking of string gauges and tunings, have you checked out the digital Whammy by FomoFX? It's called the Virtual Jeff Pro, catchy name. Anyway, you can attach it to any guitar without hard mounting it. You can program how much dive you want to it. And most important thing is, since it's digital, you can program different tunings.
Sweet.
Octaves up, down, all without retuning your strings. I think that's pretty friggin' cool. It's the most useful piece of... I think it's the most useful piece of gear, any guitar that's come out since the distortion pedal. Oh, another question. Any big plans for the summer? I have not checked out the digital Whammy by FomoFX, Virtual Jeff Pro. I'm thinking, looks like, from what you're describing, it seems like something, an actual piece of equipment you mount to your guitar, and it's basically emulates being like a Whammy bar or a Floyd Rose or something.
Okay. That's cool.
But digitally doing. I have not seen or heard of that, Jeffrey. Jeffrey? I have an Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeffrey. No, I have not seen or heard of that. So, but now I'm gonna have to go check it out. I don't know. I mean, just in my mind's eye, I don't have no idea what it could be. I'm just thinking about like, would I want to put that on one of my guitars? Or just use like a drop pedal, like a Whammy pedal or something like that. So
yeah,
I have not. I'll have to check it out. Have you guys seen it or heard of it? If so, what are your thoughts down below in the comment section? Tell us your thoughts if you know of what Jeffrey speaks. And Jeffrey's final question for both of us. Was that a yawn?
Yeah, it was.
You stifled?
I stifled a yawn. Sorry.
It is 8:10 p.m. on a Thursday night. I still have to go walk for like another 15 minutes. Freaking motorcycles. If it's not Texas trucks, it's motorcycles. Any big plans for the summer? Well, funny you bring that up.
Yeah.
Angela has plans for the summer.
Well, it's not really the summer. By the
it
time
is? Still summertime.
Is it still summertime? I thought fall
summertime.
It was like almost all.
It's August.
End of August. The last week in August, I'm going to the Dominican Republic. So, that's it. You
had to get a passport?
Yes, I got a passport updated because it was way overdue. Way out of date.
Since you went to Switzerland, you haven't had to use your passport since you went to Switzerland.
Right.
World traveler. Sophisticated. Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Swiss Alps, whatever.
So So yeah, I got that done, and I'm going with my cousin and a couple of her best friends to a resort in Punta Cana. So yeah, we do that, and
what's that translate to?
I don't know.
Punta Cana.
Oh,
I don't know either. You're going to a resort in the Dominican.
Yes.
Because that's where fancy people go, and we're pretty fancy.
It's gonna be fun.
Angela's fancy.
Yes. I already told her, I was like, I'm gonna spend my time reading and being alone, so.
I'm gonna take a nice book to a resort in the Dominican Republic. Sit on the beach.
Yes.
And read a
because
book.
it's very swanky, apparently, and there's a lot of like dining, and you're supposed to dress up at night to go to the dining hall and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But they were like, yeah, that's all we do. But I get to do a bunch of fun stuff. Like we're going to do horseback riding and snorkeling and just fun stuff. Little excursions here and there.
Your cousin's going to scuba dive.
Yes, she's going to go scuba diving. I am not.
Which is a horrible idea.
I'm going to do snorkeling, and they have like this thing where the boats are like kind of like in this U shape around the thing, and you're just kind of in this bay area where you can snorkel. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do horseback riding, and there's like this little package that you can be a part of and stuff. So
I'd be okay with riding horses. Mm-hmm. Snorkeling,
because it's a tour through the area.
Snorkeling like in the ocean where things eat you.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get to go on like an ATV, like it's like an ATV and like all this little fun stuff. Huh? We should go in the.
Oh, you didn't, y'all. I was not invited.
Well, it's a girls' trip. I'm telling you, like you and I should go.
Oh, well, yeah.
And make a time of it, and we can go on the trips because there's like you can go to like these beautiful places in.
Coach Greg and his girlfriend go to Mexico like once a month.
Yeah, but it's not
from
Mexico.
Canada.
It's not Mexico.
They go to they just cruise. They get that YouTube money and they're just vacationing all the time.
We do not have YouTube money. I made a lot of payments on this thing. It was a sacrifice.
Yeah, YouTube is not sending us to a resort.
No.
Mama's side job hustle. Please.
Yes, I did my side hustle to pay for this for sure. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's what we have planned. Pretty much R&A music, chilling at the house. And
what are my plans for the summer?
I don't know. What are your plans for the summer, babe? Nothing.
Survive.
Yeah.
Not die.
Yes. That's what I was saying.
Excuse me.
Pretty much to survive. Yeah. That's been our plan every summer. Past couple years now.
Yep. Pay the electric bill. That is insane.
Yes.
Pay all 3 electric bills. That is insane with the triple-digit Texas weather. Although, in SEPTEMBEARD,
yes,
I may be going to Denver, Colorado with Angela together. I won't leave her, back here while I go to Denver, Colorado. Mm-hmm. Theoretically, that is going to be the grand opening of FLIPSIDE Music in Denver, Colorado. The Great American Guitar Store. They have a new.
I think the boys would want to.
They have a new catchphrase. The Great American Guitar Store. Yeah. FLIPSIDE Music, Denver, Colorado.
Are we gonna fly?
Yeah. Probably will need to.
Yeah. I think that'll be good.
It's a lot of gas money to drive. It's like 13 hours.
Just let me know when so we could all ask off for our jobs.
Well, yeah, I gotta find out.
Our son Aiden got a job.
Yes.
A couple months ago. Aiden got a job.
He's a working man.
First job.
First job?
Yes.
Making that money? Whoa.
So happy for him.
Paying rent?
He loves it. I mean, he doesn't love to work.
He loves making money.
He likes making money. And that's how Nicholas was. He was like, I hate the job, but I like making money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much everybody.
So, that is, yeah, for the most part. There are people who do what they do.
The first couple of weeks is like, oh, no. Like, son, nobody loves their first job. Well, I don't say nobody.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Most people don't really dig their first job. And the electric company does not care.
Especially when it's in the fast food industry.
Yeah.
And you're just a fry cook,
He's a fryologist.
He's a fryologist.
At Taco Bell.
Yes.
Everybody's really nice, though. And our Taco Bell is very clean.
It's wonderful people.
It's run really well.
So sweet,
everybody's
so
nice.
Cute. Yeah, all of the people that work there are so precious.
Yeah.
So,
Of course,
he likes it.
Yeah, and they've seen us walk in, and they're like,
yeah, he tries to be like, oh, and then he'll smile, and he's like, well, it was, I made some people laugh today, and I'm like, yeah, you like it,
yeah,
goober.
They ask him to reach for things that are on high shelves because he's also very tall and strong. Freaking
big old grizzly bear.
Giant, yeah, grizzly. He's like a giant grizzly bear. Not a giant grizzly bear. He's just a normal sized grizzly. He's just a normal sized grizzly bear.
Yes.
As far as grizzly bear goes, they're like 8 feet tall.
He's our Aiden bear.
Normal.
He's been a bear. We've called him bear since
Adel bears.
in the beginning.
Adel bears from when he was a baby. He turned into a grizzly bear.
You did.
He likes to hunt
and
fish,
hibernate.
and hibernate. He might get that from me. But,
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only big plans for us. You guys and girls, if y'all have some plans left for the summer that you have not accomplished yet, it is July 21st right now.
Yes.
If you already did some amazing summer plans
Let
tell us down below what you did.
Yeah.
And if you got some summer plans coming up, tell us down below what you're going to do.
If you have great vacation ideas for families that you and your family have enjoyed, let us know. And we'll put it on our list.
Yes.
Maybe we'll film it and mention you.
Yeah, it's too hot to do anything right now. Yeah. Texas. We wanted to go to Big Bend.
I want to go to Cody, Wyoming. I think that would be fun.
That would be cool. I would like to go to places in America I've never been to. And then return to Texas.
On my list is Cody, Wyoming.
And then return to Texas, land of the free.
Yeah.
Home of the brave.
Wyoming's pretty. They're up there.
They're pretty like.
Yeah, they're no mess around. Their governor is pretty much like a DeSantis.
They're all like, hey, don't come over here.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. First you have to find me.
Yeah, they're not about to take away people's firearms in Wyoming.
Yeah, it would be good luck finding people. I mean,
right.
You'd be traveling for a while.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
I mean, listen, y'all.
There's a house, maybe.
A lot of people don't understand. Well, a lot of people in America don't understand this. Some of my most excellent, amazing European friends don't understand. We have bears.
A lot.
And mountain lions.
Yes.
And things that will freaking eat you. You know, my friend
your
Art.
face.
My friend Art has been a great customer of ours. He's in Montana. He's in Montana right now because he's from Montana originally. He built a freaking camper, his own. Like got a like cargo trailer and like gutted it and built it, made his own thing. Because he was gonna go up there and
it's like a little RV.
And he would just camp out in a tent. But his friend who's going to visit is like, yeah, bears have been taking people out of tents lately, and he's like, dang. All right, I better come up there in walls. Something with walls. And he told me that. I was like...
He wakes up and the bear's on the side going...
I was like, dude, what now? Yeah, bears have been pulling people out of tents and eating them.
Eating
You don't have that in England, you guys. No bears, no mountain lions.
Them.
No carnivores that will eat your face.
It's like that story of that couple. The couple got eaten.
A couple.
The husband and wife who filmed bears. They were...
That's kind of their own fault.
At the worst time you can actually go when the bears were preparing to
hibernate.
Feast.
Oh, they were coming out of hibernation.
They were
coming out.
Yes, and they were hungry and they were about to go into their like free for all eating binge. Like they go through this
like a
crazy
shark
ravenous
feeding frenzy.
Yes, and they were just taking pictures and they were like, "This video is the last video before they died."
We're going to go film some grizzly bears as soon as they wake up from a long nap.
And they said in the video, most of who they were was recovered. Like, they were able to find most of them. I'm like, don't mess with bears.
Yeah. Anyways,
all right.
We diverted there.
We did.
Hi, Art.
It's okay. Hi, Art.
I would... See, Art's not getting taken out by a bear.
No.
He built him a fortress to sleep in.
Yes. But he's also smart.
And he's also...
He's a Batman.
He's also able to defend himself from bears.
He can.
Like, he has the technology to defend himself from bears.
We get it.
Yeah.
We get it. Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should. If you go where bears are, you
should be able to defend
Don't be an idiot.
Get a bear popper.
Yes. I think Glock makes one.
Yeah, somebody.
Smith & Wesson makes a bear popper.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much. If you have a question for next time, please leave it down below in the comment section of this. Ask us a question for next week's video. For the next video. The next Ask RNA. It might be next week.
May or may not. I don't know.
Ask a question for next week. If you got a fun comment you think that would make a, we'll pick a comment to make a song out of, maybe. And, yeah. And if you watch this entire video, beginning all the way through, all 30 minutes of it, secret hashtag of the day, type that with your comment and or question or by itself, and we'll know that you are an elite level RNA music viewer who watches the whole video for the algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comment, like, thumbs up. All that stuff helps the algo give us some push. And secret hashtag of the day is hashtag bear popper.
There you go.
We've been watching Alone. What season are we on?
Yes, I think it's season 10. 8, 9 or 10, something like that. I don't know.
If you don't watch Alone, you should go watch it. What's it on? It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix right now.
Okay.
But it originally airs, I believe, on A&E.
Okay.
I believe it's either A&E or History Channel. I believe it's A&E. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been watching that. I guess we should watch it tonight, see who wins.
Yeah, we have to.
They're falling like flies.
They are falling like flies.
Losers.
Now. The two guys. Oh my gosh. I knew it. As soon as he built that sweet cabin, I was like, watch him be like the guy from season 3. And he was.
They weren't mentally strong.
They weren't mentally prepared.
Built them a cabin, had plenty of food. Like, well, I'm kind of bored now.
Very smart and capable, but emotionally, I mean, he was grieving. He was still grieving, and he had to go be with his family.
Yeah, he missed his family.
He tapped out at 19 weeks.
Not because he was sick, not because he was about to die of starvation, not because he was having chest pains.
Yeah,
just he was like,
almost had a heart attack.
I'm bored now. I can successfully survive. I have food and an amazing shelter I made.
Now all I have are my thoughts.
And that's just me and the thoughts. Not even hungry.
It's time to go. I don't like my thoughts.
I need to go back home.
See, this is when I would start, like I told Ryan, I was like, I would make little characters and I would like set up the set of like The Office. And I would like act out all the people, or like be like, we're at the coffee shop with friends. There'll be Joey and Chandler and Monica, and like I would have them all be like, no, am I wearing any pants? And I would act it out. I would do anything to keep myself entertained, like a crazy person.
$500,000.
You know, that's what I would do.
You can't entertain yourself.
I sing the whole.
You know, people always put up those posts.
Soundtrack.
Would you live in this cabin in the woods by yourself for 6 months for $1 million with no technology? Everybody's like, yeah, of course I would.
And then.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you?
I guess you would if you didn't have to build the thing. The thing is that they expel so much energy building, and in that mindset, I have to survive, and there's bears. Not this prefab.
They got bears and mountain lions.
Yeah, they did. That was scary.
That's what's scary. I'm like, that's
like grizzly, not just black bears.
Yeah, black bears.
But they had grizzlies.
Grizzly bears.
Yeah, it was it's called Grizzly Nation.
Grizzly Mountain.
Grizzly Mountain. Yeah, they're in Alaska.
And mountain lions.
And mountain lions.
I'm like, you guys are all out there with grizzly bears. You're on an island with grizzly bears and mountain lions, and you don't have a gun. That's stupid. Mm-hmm. If one of them gets eaten by a bear, it's kind of like,
yeah.
Well, it made for good television.
I would be making spears and like going in the ground and having like a fence.
Freaking like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Predator, like, goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, can you do traps where the thing swings and it's just like a spear that just...
Yeah. You could totally make some spears. They need to be making some spears.
Why
did you make a bunch of spears? Bears.
Bears. I mean, if they fell into it, that's on them. I didn't hunt them.
I didn't hunt that bear.
I just protected myself.
That bear tripped and fell.
But I don't think I think that's against the rules, or they would do that, probably.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, there was a bear coming at me. All of a sudden,
and there was no,
I don't know what happened. But he's gone now. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't condone killing bears. No, I'm just saying, if it's between me and a bear, it needs to be the bear.
Hashtag it needs to be the bear. Yeah.
I'm glad you agree with that.
I do.
I'm glad you'd rather have me than a bear.
Wholeheartedly. So until next time.
Sorry. I got so wrapped up in not being killed by a bear.
Yeah.
I forgot to sign off. Plus, it's been a while.
Yes, it has.
All right. So, hashtag bear popper.
Yes.
And then we'll see you in the next video.
We'll see you next week. Check out our link below.
Link below for t-shirts. I don't even know how do I start it.
Yeah. So until next time.
Until next time. Oh, yeah. Until next time, keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
The music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for the next generation.
That's right. We did it.
So excited. I was like, how did we even do this? I know. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Since I was chased by a bear upstream.
Oh, Lord. I never want to be chased by a bear. Or an alligator.
Oh, my gosh. I don't want to be chased by nothing.
Nothing. Mm-mm.